This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
We all know that owning a small business means you wear many hats, but sometimes you really need an extra pair of hands. Upwork is how good companies find great and trusted freelance talent. With more than 2 decades of experience, with the simple and ambitious goal of pioneering a better way of working, companies at every stage turn to Upwork to get things done and find more flexibility in staffing key projects and initiatives. They access a global marketplace filled with top talent in IT, web dev, marketing, and more. Posting a job on Upwork is easy. With no cost to join, you can register, browse freelancer profiles, and get help drafting a job post or even book a consultation. From there, you connect with freelancers that get you and can easily hire them and take your business to the next level. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's Upwork.com to post your job for free and connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com, Upwork.com.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640, it's Conway Show. We had that earthquake in Julian, which is just outside of San Diego. San Diego this morning was rocking. A little bit after 10 o'clock this morning. It was crazy. We all got the alert. I think most of you got the alert, and most of you didn't feel anything, which is good, The alternative is you didn't get the alert, and your house is destroyed. So you came out on the better end of that coin flip, much better end. So we had that. Then we also had yesterday. We'll talk about later on the Masters. Yesterday was unreal. That game yesterday, if you saw it, the Masters with Rory McIlroy was unreal. Just what a finish, and he got the Grand Slam in golf, which is all the majors. Hasn't happened in 25 years. All right, every single night at 9:55-ish, we always used to talk to George Noory. And now I hear him on with Mo Kelly, and I feel like they're cheating on me somehow. I feel bad. But George Noory is with us. George, how you, bub?
Timothy, it's good to hear your voice, my friend.
Man, I really, I didn't think I was going to miss talking to you every night, and I do. I miss it every day.
Well, maybe we can pop on a little earlier every once in a while and give a promo of Coast to Coast for the night before.
Buddy, if you want to come on, every day at, or once a week, whatever you want to do, and you want to promote a special show or a special guest, please be our guest. We'd love to have you. I really enjoyed talking to you. I felt like, over the 10 years that we talked every night was a highlight, was one of the things I look forward to.
And I always look forward to the KFI events where I ran into you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And you know what? I was so sorry for Tommy to lose his dog there. I know your producer Tommy, who lost his beautiful dog, and
little Freddie.
Yeah, and I text him, but I didn't want to over text him, because I'm sure he got thousands of texts from listeners. But it was that was a big deal. But George, I know that you're traveling around and still doing shows. Do you have anything coming up?
I'm going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina this weekend, Tim, at a live event, stage show. We have special guests. We got a band there. I sing songs. It's just a great event. I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm going to the Dalles in Oregon, and then later on Everett, Washington, and then I'm heading back to Los Angeles in about a month. Looking forward to that. How's the weather been? I heard you had an earthquake.
Yeah, we had an earthquake in Julian, which is just outside of San Diego. Originally, they said it was 6.2. It was downgraded to a 5.1. Because you've had experts on with earthquakes. When the earthquake happens, they initially guess at how big it is, and then they do some research, and they always downgrade it.
I've got an earthquake detector in my L.A. studio.
Oh, good.
It's hooked up to the ceiling. and when it starts moving, you know an earthquake is going to start. And it scares the heck out of my engineers because they see the thing going beep, 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 and then it goes.
Oh, is that right? What is that? Is it just a chandelier or is it something you put in?
It's a upside-down triangle. And it works. I don't know how it works, but it does. It's very sensitive.
I don't know if you saw the elephants. I think it was the San Diego Zoo or Wild Animal Park, where they all got into a defensive circle. It's up on our Instagram at Conway Show if anybody wants to check that out. But they all got into a circle, and they put the youngest elephant in the middle, and they got into a defensive mode.
Animals have a sensory perception about them that are incredible. Years ago, remember that tsunami that hit Indonesia?
Sure.
The
right around
animals
Christmas.
took off way before the tsunami hit. People were still on the beach. The animals were gone.
Yeah, that was right around, there was, 240 or 250,000 people died in that.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah, that was it was horrible. So you're still you got the grandkids, you're still spending a lot of time in St. Louis?
Back and forth, about 50-50.
Okay. All right, that's cool. And were you out here? Because we were so busy doing wall-to-wall coverage for the fires. Were you here for the fires?
I was there for the last half of them, and then thank God nothing was affected where I was, but it was really tragic. A lot of people lost their homes. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was just horrible. George, I know that we talked about going to dinner forever, and I know you've got a. What's the place you like to go to get Middle Eastern food? What's that joint you go to?
Called Carnival in Studio City.
We got to get out there. I know that they love you over there.
I haven't been there in about 6 months, but I've got to get out there. You're right. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I know that you sell the shows out. Somebody who went to a show, I can't remember where it was. I think it was in Michigan or Indiana. But they say you get like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people at these shows.
They pack up. Now, this year's a little slow. It's weird. We've still got some rows available. I hope we sell them out before Saturday in Charlotte, North Carolina. But
okay, so if people are listening, how do they buy tickets to the show?
Just go to our website, coasttocoastam.com. We've got a series of little highlight buttons that you can see. It's the last little button. You click that, and the whole thing opens up.
Okay, George, I really do appreciate you coming on. And next time you're in LA, please come in. We do miss you. And again, talking to you every night. Whether there was a meteorite that ended up in Russia, or whether it was the whales that are beaching themselves, you always have the best specialists on. And Dr. Sky that always comes on. You always talk about space. I'm interested in space. My wife hates it. My sister hates it, but I love it. And you have the best guests, and you always were so gracious to turn us on to any guest you had. Some people are very, territorial over guests, but you always said, hey, have this guy on if you like. This guy's great. This guy, is not so great. But you were always terrific with us, and I'll never forget that, Bub.
Oh, you're one of the guys we love, Timmy. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and please come on more often. And anytime you have any show in L.A., we're going to promote the hell out of it.
You got a deal.
You're the best, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Okay, bye.
All right, George Noory and Coast to Coast. What a guy. I talk to that guy every night for 12 years or 10 years. 12 years. No, 12 years. Every single night for 12 years. That guy never takes a day off. He works Thanksgiving. He works Christmas. If it's during the week, the guy never, ever took a vacation. He was never gone. But, man, that guy's just the best. Coast to Coast comes on right after Mo Kelly. George Noory. What a dude. What a guy.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
Bellio, why don't you kick it off? What's going on out there that we may have forgotten about or you think we should mention?
So, the deadline to get your real ID is quickly approaching, and some DMV offices across SoCal are opening up early to help with the rush. So, starting May 7th, U.S. travelers over 18 will be required to present a real ID or another form of identification, like a passport, to board domestic flights and to get into some government buildings. And because of the deadline, some of the DMV offices will open, and we're going to have a link to those specific DMVs at Conway Show on X. And
well, your interest piques my interest. I smell like a scared zebra in you, where you don't have yours.
You sniffed that out through that, huh?
I did.
I don't, and I got to tell you, everyone in here has one, and they think they're better than me.
They are.
We are.
No, you're not.
They're much better than you.
Do you have yours?
Yes.
Crozier, do you have yours?
I do.
Angel?
Oh, I've had it for a long time.
Foosh?
Had it for a while.
Richie?
Ben.
Oh, okay. Well, I will be in one of these lines.
You've had a 5-year grace period to get it.
I've been really busy.
For 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Like really, really, really busy.
Okay. All right.
But I
would get to it then. All right, Crozier, what's going on out there, bub?
Well, we're familiar with the Amber Alert.
Yes.
Text people when there's kids that are missing. But this is a service that I discovered called FIDO-Alert, and it has a feline companion called FIDO-Alert. There's 1.5 million people on this network, and you're registered all across the U.S., and it's basically a free service. You've got a QR code that's on your pet's ID collar. And if your animal goes missing, you can let anybody that's in the network know that your animal's out there and around. And if you come across an animal that's got the little QR code, you scan it, and it texts the person, the owner of the pet.
Oh, that's great,
and
dude.
They said they've done and it's like I said, free to anybody, and it will text emergency contacts in case you can't get contacted. They say people, you should still get your pets microchipped, but it's an additional layer of protection. And they've reunited 40,000 animals with their owners across the country. Yeah,
it's called FIDO-Alert.
FIDO-Alert, or the cat version FIDO-Alert, same company.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you can register for free.
Oh, you got to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Angel, what's going on out there?
Well, it's springtime, and pretty soon a lot of people will be graduating from high school and college. And the University of Maryland has just announced that Kermit the Frog will deliver the university's 2025 commencement address.
Oh, my God.
If you think this is Kermit's
Unfunny?
first time speaking, and not funny either. Also, this is not his first rodeo with University of Maryland. He was actually one of the speakers at the UMD's Arts and Humanities Dean's Lecture Series last year. And it was so wildly popular, sold out, that they decided to invite him back to speak at the commencement address.
Imagine that you spend $300,000 on your kid's education, then they graduate, and it's hey, who's going to speak? Is it the president? Is it George Clooney? Is it some big person from the community? No, it's a fake frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Great. So it's going to be a lot of unfunny, a half hour of flat jokes.
I know, and if you close your eyes, it'll sound like George Gascon.
Yeah, 3D house of flat humor. All right, that's cool.
One more thing. The Muppet creator, Jim Henson, graduated from University of Maryland in 1960 with a home ec degree.
There's the connection. All right, Steffush, what's going on out there, bub?
Well, it looks like handcrafted Grater's ice cream has created a new flavor, and it's inspired by the classic Kentucky confection. Round, bourbon-infused dark chocolate balls. The flavor is being billed as a rich bourbon-infused ice cream with a whiskey-glazed pecans and dark chocolate chips, and aims to capture flavors from a hand-selected single barrel of New Riff's bourbon.
It's ice cream?
And it is ice cream.
Called dark chocolate balls?
No, it's from New Riff Distilling, but that's part of it. That's what goes in the ice cream, yeah.
All right. From Kentucky.
It's available, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
And it's available starting today.
Excellent. All right, Richie, you with us tonight?
Hey there.
What's going on with you?
So, Social Security numbers, credit card information among stolen data in Long Beach breach. So, the city of Long Beach has begun to notify people that data might have been improperly disclosed back in a 2023 hack. So, officials basically announced today that the city explained that the unauthorized actor of the city's network was discovered back in 2023. And at the time, the impact of the city's website and networks might have been compromised. So pretty much also mentioned was that today the city is notifying the people of that information may be accessed or acquired through the incident that happened back in 2023. And pretty much what the city is doing is that they're investigating the hack, and they determined that most of the certain impacted files containing personal information may have been accessed or acquired by an authorized individual. So pretty much the city has
screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did provide an information call center in case if you were a victim. That number is 888-802-9667. So
that's the city of Long Beach?
Correct.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you. Great news, Whip. That's fantastic. I hate to pick winners and losers, but I think the FIDO-Alert sort of stood out. You know, ding dong with that.
We're not picking favorite stories. That's rude. Because it's rude. It's rude.
Bellio gave us all the stories, by the way.
Conway, don't you have a story you want to add so we can judge you?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Real ID chaos.
No. Okay, go ahead.
No, sorry. Pit bull attacks a dog? No, I don't want to do any of that. No, it's I get that segment off. I get to just breathe. And you guys have to do the work on that one. All right, we have a bus stop. This is serious, Bellio. You got to put your serious hat on here. There's been a shooting, and a triple shooting in Los Angeles, and it's details are still coming out. Not really a lot of of details on who got shot, how they got shot, why they got shot, how are they doing. It's still all pretty raw, but this is what we have so far.
That shooting happening at that bus stop right there at Vermont Avenue and MLK. 3 people shot, a 20-year-old man, a 50-year-old woman, and an unidentified third victim, all apparently suffering non-life-threatening injuries. That, according to LAPD. Right now, no word on a suspect. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7.
All right, 3 people shot in the middle of the day. Where was that? Vermont and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. In the middle of the day. 3 people shot in the middle of the day. And that's not the only crime that happened in the last 24 hours. We had a jewelry store, a heist in downtown Los Angeles, family owned, and they got away with a lot of merchandise here, gang. Put on your safety belts. This is going to be bad.
Breaking news in downtown Los Angeles, a family-owned jewelry store says someone stole $20 million worth of merchandise.
Did you hear that? Somebody stole $20 million.
$20 million worth of merchandise.
$20 million. There's a jewelry store downtown L.A. with all the stores being robbed that still has $20 million worth of jewelry on hand? Are they not watching the news? Are they not listening to KFI? Are they not watching Channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11? Are they not listening or reading online what's going on in L.A.? Every single night, there's stores being knocked off, and you keep $20 million worth of jewelry in your store? What's going on?
From their business in downtown LA, it looks like the thieves were able to blast their way through. It happened at a store on South Broadway overnight. Police say they were called to the scene around 10 o'clock this morning. You can see the place was ransacked. It's not clear how many people were involved, but we've reached out to police to get more information.
$20 million of jewelry is gone. All right, we'll have an update on that. The bus stop shooting at Vermont and Martin Luther King Jr., 3 people shot, middle of the day in L.A. It's getting crazy out there. It's getting nuts. So be careful. Got to be careful out there.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabe's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at washablesofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Man, LA is rough. It really is, man. It is. You know, if it's not fires and floods, it's people ripping you off. It's people cutting you off on the freeways, people stealing your crap, your ID, it's just rough. It's a tough place to live. It's expensive as hell. All the fees are going up all the time. You never see a fee going down. You never see like the city of LA saying, hey, our water fee is going to go down or our trash fee is going to go down. We'd like to celebrate with a buyback. You never get a buyback. Whenever you get a letter from the city of LA, it's always bad news. 100% of the time. You never get a letter from LA, the city of LA, that says, hey, thanks for opening up a store in LA. I know you had a choice of many cities in Southern California. We'd just like to thank you for doing business in Los Angeles City. Has anyone ever gotten that? Does that letter exist? I've never heard of it. Maybe it does, but I've never heard of it ever. And it should happen more often. You know, you open up a business in Burbank, like you open up a Philly's Best or whatever business in Burbank. They should send you a letter and a bottle of wine or champagne or flowers or chocolate or I don't know, something. That says, hey, I thank you for opening up in Burbank. We know you have a lot of cities to choose from, and we're happy you chose Burbank. If you need anything, call us. And a phone number of one of the council members or the mayor or whatever. I don't know if that exists either, but it should. It should. It goes a long way because every piece of mail you get from the city of LA is always bad news. It's either you owe money, stop doing this. They're going to be overtaxing you. We're going to audit you. You broke a rule. You owe us more insurance. You owe this. You owe that. It's always bad news. When you're a business owner and you get a letter from the city of LA, you don't want to open it. You open it because you know you have to, but you know it's going to be bad news. It's going to be filthy inside, just dirty. They're going to do you dirty inside that envelope, man. It's the worst. We have the bus stop shooting at Vermont and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That's going on. 3 people shot. 3 people shot in the middle of the day. So that's something to be proud of, right? We all live in LA, or a lot of people live in LA, Southern California. We got the Olympics coming. We got the World Cup coming. And people are getting shot in the middle of the day. Bubbo. And then we got Coachella, which good and bad news. I guess the concerts were great, but getting there was a pain in the ass. And then there was a bomb threat. Somebody threatened to blow the place up. Coachella, where people just go to hang to get away from idiots. And they threatened to blow the joint up.
Cathedral City Police say they received information that 40-year-old Davis Darvish, the double D, ding dong with this guy. Davis Darvish, driving a white Tesla, was planning on bombing the festival. Palm Springs police located his vehicle and took him into custody. He was booked on $1 million bail.
Wow.
Detectives say no weapons, explosives, or bomb-making materials were found.
Okay. Well, that guy's not good at making bombs then. But Crozier, let me pick your brain as a news guy here.
All right.
I'm going to play you this sentence. I got a question for you. Okay, here's the description of what happened at Coachella.
Driving a white Tesla.
All right, let me back it up. Here we go.
Davis Darvish, driving a white Tesla, was planning on bombing the festival.
Okay, one more time.
Davis Darvish, driving a white Tesla, was planning on bombing the festival.
Okay, what is the make and color of the car have to do with that story?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know how he was caught. I don't know. Not apparent. I mean, on the surface, I don't see any relevance to it.
Nothing. I think that's just
color.
I think that's another way to connect it to Elon Musk. You know, to say it's a Tesla. Whenever a Tesla gets in an accident in L.A., they repeat it over and over. There was a Tesla that hit a bus over the weekend, and I think somebody died in it. And they mentioned Tesla 3 or 4 times in that 15-second sound bite that they had.
Yeah, deadly crashes happen every day all around the country.
Right, but they don't mention the type of car unless it's a Tesla. I find it odd. And white Tesla. What the hell does that have to do with it?
Davis Darvish, driving a white Tesla, was...
You would never hear David Darvish, driving a green Mustang. You'd never hear that. Or driving a yellow Porsche or a silver Volkswagen. But for some reason, every one of these news stations do it as well. I'm not picking on CBS or whoever did this. But every one of the stations does it. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 11. They all mention Tesla when there's a car wreck. But if it's any other make of car, they never mention the name of the make of the car.
Including it in that specific aspect of it, yeah. But in looking at sort of how the details, how they found him and stuff like that, apparently it stopped off at somewhere. Agua Caliente. He stopped there, and apparently he was noticed as a suspicious person, and people called police. Security did, and gave them the description of him driving a white Tesla, and said he would be responsible for bombing Coachella and all that. So under that sort of thing, it's the process of how they ended up finding him because they were looking for a white Tesla. But in general, yeah.
It's odd.
Why you would mention white Tesla.
They all do it, though, man. All right, Coachella, the concert goers face traffic jams. Maybe you went to Coachella.
Tens of thousands making the pilgrimage to Coachella this year. Its star-studded performances lighting up the desert night sky.
We have been stuck in line for nearly 10 hours.
But for some, just getting into the festival was a journey in itself.
I heard that they brought on a new crew this year at Coachella to organize everything, and this is their first year. And so maybe they didn't have everything together.
TikTokers comparing parts of this year's Coachella to the infamous Fire Festival.
Oh, well, that's not fair. The Fire Festival never started or completed or finished or anything. The Fire Festival didn't exist.
People showed up.
Yeah, this concert exists. It existed. I saw it on YouTube. It was a concert. So to compare it to the Fire concert?
TikTokers comparing parts of this year's Coachella to the infamous Fire Festival.
No, this is not the Fire Festival.
What's the deal, Coachella? What?
No, I bet that happened a lot down there, huh? Guy laying on his horn. He's just full-blown horn. He's not like beep, beep. It's just angry horn.
These music fans treated to a symphony of honking car horns instead of performances as they waited for 12 hours or more just to get into the car camping area at Coachella.
13 hours later, we're still not in line.
Attendees taking to social media as they sat in line stretching for miles, warning others. No bathrooms along the way. Some stuck despite arriving as early as 2 a.m. The confusion continuing once they finally made it inside the campground.
This is really bad. No one knows where to set up.
Growing fears of missing the Friday headliner, Lady Gaga, as the lines stretched with no end in sight.
Wow. Man, oh man, what's going on down there?
You kind of hear about this every year, but it's like, I always wonder, have any of you ever gone before? You didn't know that this was going to be like this?
Yes, right.
This is like this every year.
The only time I went was Stagecoach, and Neil Saavedra has a friend out there who runs the joint, a guy named Bill Fold. And man, it was the most beautiful concert I've been to in my life. So my suggestion for people that go to Coachella or Stagecoach, you're not going with the right connections.
Mm-hmm.
If you had great connections like I did, it would have been one of the most beautiful concerts you've ever been to. So here's my tip. You have to up your connections. It's not their fault. It's your fault. You don't have good connections.
That is a YP, not an MP.
You have bad connections. You need to up your connections. All right, the Dodgers taking on the Rockies tonight at Dodger Stadium. First pitch at 7 p.m. Listen to every play on AM 570 LA Sports live from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. And stream all the games on HD on the iHeartRadio app. Keywords AM 570 LA Sports. That's a big deal. Dodgers and the Rockies. And then listen to David Vassay, because if the Dodgers lose, he's pissed, and he gets pissed at the callers, and it's hysterical. It's great. It's fantastic. I listened to him last night on the way to Lowe's, and anytime he's a little bit pissed, it's a billion times better than if they win and they have he has a great show. It is the funniest crap on radio when he's angry. All right, we're live on KFI AM 640. Matt Money Smith at the top of the hour. I believe it's 6 o'clock. Yes, 6:05. Matt Money Smith from the Petros Money Show.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
All right, we got a high-speed chase on Channel 5. This guy's hauling ass. Got another weirdo, another nut. In the city of Los Angeles, we had 3 people shot on Vermont and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. We had $20 million worth of jewelry stolen from downtown L.A., and this is the trifecta. High-speed pursuit, 110. I think it's northbound. Are we going northbound towards
northbound,
L.A.?
They just past the 10.
All right, Angel, what's going on? This is where you shine, baby. You shine.
So this is on the 110 freeway, making your way northbound, and it looks like they are heading into
downtown
right
LA.
At the 10. Yeah, right at the 10 freeway, 110, right in that area into downtown.
Guy's hauling ass.
Looks like he's staying on the 10 at this point. So
I think he's on the
stuck
110.
in traffic.
Yeah. Unless you're watching a different TV. I think he's on the 110.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said 10.
Coming up
Okay.
on the 10.
Okay, all right. I didn't hear you. Okay, all right.
Come on.
What do the birds say about this? Is he going to stay on the 110 or is he going to go on the 10? What are the birds doing?
He's saying 110. He's still a little freaked out from earlier with the earthquake, but he's like, yeah, Minnesota and the 10.
All right. It's an SUV, white SUV, tailgating, changing lanes, crazy, trying to get away from the cops.
A lot of shoulder driving.
Yeah, he's thick in that car. Thick. A lot of energy, a lot of panic, a lot of flop sweat, just thick air.
Gross. How can you see his flop sweat from that
You can tell
shot?
when you're running away from the cops, you're sweating your ass off, because this might be a wrap on you,
Yeah.
This might be the last your last ride. And this is the culmination. Look, whenever there's a high-speed chase, this is not the cat's first rodeo. This is a culmination of years of really wild decisions. Hey, either stay up and do coke all night or go to bed early and get a corporate job. I'll do coke. Okay. Hey, work and try to get money for that car or steal one. I'll steal one. Okay. All right. Go out with a gal and try to get the family, maybe some kids. Or go to Vegas and get hookers. I'll get hookers. Okay. All right, the guys made a lot of wild decisions in life, and this is the culmination. This is the graduation.
Very aggressive driver, in and out of traffic between lanes on the shoulder.
Yeah, we should play graduation music during these chases because this is his graduation. He's graduating to full A-hole.
And he graduated to the 10 eastbound
Okay.
also.
All right. So he's on the 10 eastbound, heading out towards Crozier's house.
Right on. Come on out, bub.
Yeah.
Next freeway is the 5, right at the that East LA interchange coming up.
Crozier, how far is he from your house in Montclair? Is
Right
he out
now,
there?
Claremont?
Yeah, Claremont, sorry.
40 miles.
Oh, is that? Oh, it's still 40 miles, huh?
Oh, yeah, out there downtown.
Oh, all right. He's got some ways, though. So you'll probably be home before he gets there.
He is incredibly aggressive. One of the more aggressive drivers we've seen in a while.
Yeah, and somebody is going to get, shot or run over or injured or killed in one of these things. And I just hope it doesn't happen. We've gotten very lucky so far.
Gotten off the freeway.
Off at Maple.
North on Maple? Yeah.
It looks like he just...
Yeah, shadows on his
yeah.
right. Oh, now he's going to go west. Okay. All right. Guys all over the place. He's downtown Los Angeles.
Stolen vehicle, apparently.
He's in a white SUV, and he's smart. He's going towards the skyscrapers because that's where he can slide into a parking lot and disappear. So he's going to be on his way to the skyscrapers in downtown L.A. He's going to go into a parking lot, and then we won't see him anymore. L.A. Sheriff overhead with that green helicopter. Ding dong with that guy. And let's pop up the audio here. Steffush, either on 5 or 11.
Things can definitely get dicey.
CBS, okay, that's even a good one,
so
too.
Mike,
Let's do
Arrow
that.
is overhead right now, the LA County Sheriff's helicopter. Any word on the CHP?
So the sheriff's helicopter just said the units were real close to catching up on them and closing in on them. Here's my concern, though, since they are not officially in pursuit yet, trying to get a hold of them, 9 times out of 10, the sergeants don't like to chase on surface streets.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I have not heard it's called an S unit, the SAM unit. I've not heard them say don't get involved.
Oh, very close to an accident.
These units are really close. There's a close call there through the intersection at LA Street and Olympic. We'll see. There's an LAPD unit, ironically enough. We'll see if CHP is allowed to get involved in this. I have not heard them say that they can't. But those units had probably get a better close in quickly.
He's going to bail.
Otherwise, the air unit is going to
parking lot. He's gone
through the buildings down here.
And this happens quite often, doesn't it? It gets tricky around here.
Oh, it gets very tricky around here. It gets tricky for us. It gets tricky for law enforcement. It's very difficult because, the helicopters do orbits, and you only have a very small sliver to see. So as you're orbiting or even flying, when they make those turns or stops and you have to orbit, this is what happens. And there's a parking garage desk.
Good night.
I think here if you scoot east,
that was it.
I think he just went into this
That's a
garage
wrap.
right here. Yeah. And
Oh, he's
fact,
backing
we just
out.
heard The sheriff's.
He's backing out.
He's backing out. Wow.
Maybe the garage
looks
is
like
closed.
that might have
Maybe
been
it was-
a pretty decent
Wow.
place, but yeah, maybe so. But regardless, and now now he's definitely losing some time. This could be an opportunity for units to gain some ground if they did want to come and move in on this suspect, but instead he gets out of that dead end. So, kind of aimless. Does this guy have any idea what he's doing as he goes on the wrong side there and now northbound on Maple Avenue? So, we're kind of close to Skid Row, but some of the districts where we could have a lot of pedestrians out here as well.
High-speed chase
We're not
on
too
all the
far
local
away
stations,
from
TV.
Little Tokyo and the Arts
Except
District,
for-
just flying through these intersections right here and on the kind of eastern perimeter of where all the big tall buildings are. But lots of parking garages here. Definitely the bane of helicopter law enforcement. When it comes to these pursuits, he makes a westbound turn onto 6th Street, so kind of now back
The wrong way?
towards.
There he is.
Yeah, I think he is going the wrong way here. Yes, 6th Street does, I believe, just go east now. Northbound turn onto LA Street. So, this is definitely getting.
Radical chase downtown Los
pretty tough
Angeles.
right now. Let me send it back to you right now for a
If
second,
you're
Mike.
just joining us here on KCAL News at 6, you're watching a live
All right, we'll
pursuit
pick up
happening
Channel
right
11
now
or
to
Channel
see
5 here.
tracking a stolen
I think they
vehicle
had to, I don't know, talk to air traffic control. So it's on Channel 11, Channel 5 as well. We'll pick it up on one of these two stations here. Following a bus, downtown Los Angeles, Main Street and Winston in downtown LA, white SUV with a sunroof. Nice ride.
Yeah.
But,
it's clean, but apparently is stolen.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll finish up with this chase. Plus, Matt Money Smith will come on with us, and maybe he'll join us for the chase. Big dog with LA. Wow, wild city, man. It's wild. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.